earlier this month we had Joe, the Liverpool fan. He gave us a call and demanded Slot be sacked. Now, he was a southern Liverpool fan, so he's now known as Plant Pot Joe, right? He also gives a ring. This is Scouse Joe, and it turned into one of our favourite moments of the year. Have a listen.
Is Joe still live on this show?
Yes, we've got him, Joe.
Joe, you know what, Joe? You're a plant pot, mate. How can you dare say? How can you have the audacity? How long have you been watching Liverpool, mate?
All my life, 24 years, mate.
24 years, we'll get back to bed and get another 36 into you and then start talking about Liverpool.
But this is ridiculous.
And where have you come from? How have you got started?
Go on. Let me hear what you have to say.
It's a new... I'm not talking to you.
Right, we're joined by both Joes once again. Crikey. Let's start with the Plant Pot Joe. Morning, Plant Pot.
Morning, Plant Pot.
You can throw the first punch.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Good, thank you. Good.
Well, thank you very much, my friend.
You know what? I don't mind being referred to Southern Joe, but I do a good Scouse accent if you want to hear it. At the end of the day, I was right and you were wrong. So anyway, I'm going to put my normal accent back on. I was right. This absolutely, apologies for the language, by the way. I was absolutely right. I don't know how the Scouse Joe had the audacity to call me a plant pot when it's evident that Slot cannot work with this wonderful group of players. We have a wonderful squad, a wonderful team, an excellent mentality, so much history and so many good years behind us. And as I say, I want to thank Slot for absolutely everything he did with Liverpool. I want to thank him for the amazing memories last season. But at the end of the day, and I think there's a lot of Liverpool fans now that are even more in agreement with me, end of the day, he has to go.
Well, let me bring in Scouse Joe. Joe, morning, Joe.
Morning, Joe.
Good morning, gents. How are we?
It's not a good day this morning, but Liverpool will come back. But what do you make of Plant Pot's rant there? He said he's got to go.
I couldn't understand the word you were saying there for a minute. Morning, Plant Pot. How are you, mate? Okay.
No, listen. You're the plant pot. Look, we're friends. We can't be friends. You are the plant pot. It's very simple.
I don't want to be a plastic.
I'm not. I went to the game. Did you go to the game? I went to the game.
I go to the game all the time. Listen to me.
Okay, so do I. We'll have
right, Plant Pot. Let Joe. Let Scouse Joe say. Go on.
Okay.
Listen to me. Listen. Let me educate you. Listen.
Okay, sure.
I said to you 2 weeks ago, right? Do yourself a favour. Go and watch Know When You're Doing Nothing, because obviously you got no mates. Go and watch the Game of Thrones, okay? Watch episode 6. And that's what leaders do. So what leaders do, leaders take time to build an empire. Liverpool's got an empire. And Liverpool are going through a bad patch. I'm agreeing with you. Liverpool are going through a bad patch at the moment. And what we're going to do, mate, at the end of the day, you see in a situation, we can't go back on all ground. It's not the way we do things. Andy Robinson gave it a fantastic interview after the amazing Congratulations Scotland last week. That's one person. Imagine that sort of feeling going right the way through the squad, right the way through the team, the tea ladies, everyone in the club, mate. Imagine that feeling. It's awful. But you know what? I promise you one thing. We will come back and conquer. Because Liverpool, an amazing club, Slot is the man to stay. Trust me. I've met the man. His philosophy. I met him at Jurgen Klopp when Jurgen sort of had the farewell do last season. Amazing man. But listen, Plant Pot, you gotta sit there and you've got to digest. And I'm glad you come all that way up from down south. I admire you for that, because you got to take in what we're all about. I'm not happy we got beat. But you know what? We won't get beat. We're playing PSV on Wednesday. Yeah. And you know what, mate? We're going to do well this season. If we get in the top 3, Alan, excuse me, Alan. We get in the top 3 this season, I'll be happy. And we'll do well in the Champions League.
All right. Scouse Show, let me go back to Plant Pot just to finish off, because what do you think?
Well,
top 3?
Listen, I don't think I need educating on the Liverpool culture. I'm very, very aware of the Liverpool fan culture. I think we have a beautiful club. We're very sentimental. We're very romantic. But at the end of the day, we have to be critical. And at the end of the day, the fundamental point with Scouse Joe is that I do not think Arne Slot is the man. I want to hear why Scousjo thinks Arne Slot is the man, because he cannot work with this squad anymore. He doesn't have enough credit in the bank, in my opinion. We only won the league last season when we didn't actually do well in other competitions. Now, I'm not saying that's necessary. I'm saying that was absolutely fine. But we have spent over 440 million in the summer. The expectations have to change. The standard has to change. And there are other managers that will look at this Liverpool squad and be like, oh my word, I can do so many amazing things with this. There's no evidence. And you know what? I was smiling after the game. Do you know why?
Why?
Like you said, you said, Scousjo, you said you have to digest this. I was digesting it. I was digesting it with a smile, and in my head, I was like, do you know what? This could be the end of Slot, and not in a happy way, but in a sad way. It can be a fine ending, and I hope this week we're going to get the announcement that Arne Slot has been sacked from Liverpool.
Because, get a grip.
No. But it can be a beautiful ending.
No.
Right. Guys, we'll leave this for another few weeks because I want to bring Ali in. And
Yes.
Ali, they're just 3-4 points away from being up there top three. So there's a long way to go, a lot of points to play for.
Of course there is, absolutely. Now, I understand, you and I both have been involved in the game long enough to understand fans' differing opinions.
Yeah, and it's good, it's healthy.
Now, of course it is, absolutely. Well, I'm in ScousJoe's side of this, and I can understand the frustration. I don't like calling him Plant Pot Joe. I don't... You can't be doing that. Anyway, getting back to the point, the man won a title last year with as good a style as we've seen any team win the league in a long, long time. And I include City. City with some fantastic teams, wonderful sides. But equally, Liverpool last year, I thought, totally dominated and were thoroughly deserving victors. We saw what happened to Manchester City last year, Alan. I think they lost 8 or 9 out of 12, right? Now, it just shows you it can happen, particularly in the greatest league in the world, right? You've got to take that into account. It's the greatest league in the world where the best teams and the best players play. So you're going to get surprises and shocks. There is no doubt that Liverpool will be back. No doubt whatsoever. But there's a lot of underlying factors that have prevented them, are causing the problems. And I've mentioned them. None of the signings, with the exception of Ekitike, in my opinion, have anything like hit the ground running. Whether it's Isaac, Wirtz, Frimpong, Kerkez, they've all struggled one way or another to get going. Now, that'll change as well, right? It will change. I don't think Liverpool win the league. I did think they'd win the league at the start of the season, but I told you what I did. When Liverpool beat Arsenal 1-0, for some bizarre reason, I then went and backed Arsenal to win the league because I just like to look at Arsenal.
Yeah.
But Liverpool, they're too good not to come back, and they will come back. There's no doubt about it. And I think Arne Slot's a very, very good coach. I think he's a very intelligent man, and it's only a matter of time before that turns round again, the same way Pep turned the City thing round.